Hey everyone, welcome back to the Dark Souls Remastered walkthrough Lorethrough series. This is episode 4, and I have been farming for 4 hours, and I didn't get everything I wanted, but I did get the weapon I wanted. So let me first start off by showing, I'm going to use the Drake Sword in this episode, but I got the Bandit's Knife up to +5 with a bunch of Titanite shards. I got the Balder side sword drop from the Balder Knights. The Knights of the Ancient Kingdom of Balder wielded these rock-solid long swords, which are excellent for thrust attacks. Balder was the home of King Rendel, but the kingdom was reduced to ruins after a widespread outbreak of undead. I think I talked about King Rendel in the last episode. Look how many Balder side swords I have from farming. Please let me know, if you guys are playing on PS4, let me know in the comments if you need a Balder side sword. I've got plenty, and I could trade. I also upgraded the Winged Spear +5 to +5 with all of the Titanite shards I was able to farm off the Balder Knights. Also, I got the Balder equipment, the entire set, so I'll just show. I'm going to actually probably upgrade these and wear them eventually. Armor worn by the Knights of an Ancient Kingdom of Balder. It's made from thick iron plates. Balder was the homeland of Night King Rendel, but came to ruin after a great many undead were. I got the entire set. I also leveled up a bit. I got my Vitality to 14th, Endurance to 20, Dexterity to 20. I'm going to start leveling up Intelligence so I can get a little magic on this character. And then I spent the rest of the souls on the weapon box, armor box from Andre, and I actually purchased the Crest of Artorias already. This is where I like to do my farming early game. I'll show you the farming route. I'm still trying to get the Balder shield. I got the buckler, couldn't get the shield, and I just gave up, you know, because it was 4 hours. I'm tired. As much as I do like farming in Dark Souls, it can get a little tiring. It definitely can. And you can notice I have 12 humanity. That's from the countless of hours that I farmed in this area with people keep kindling the bonfire, so I kept getting humanity. And actually increased our item drop to 210, I believe. You don't need 12 humanity. The best probably amount to get where it starts having diminishing returns is 10. 10 is, I think, the max. That's the cap. Every little bit after that helps a teeny bit, but up to 10 it helps a lot. Having more than 1, you know, 2 helps a lot. That was my farming route, and then I killed these Balder Knights as well. And they have a chance to drop the Balder side sword, their set, and the shield. Those 2 knights and that knight over there can drop the Balder shield. This guy drops the buckler. And I got many a bucklers. You can see how straight up brute forcey I can be with this, oh, got another Titanite shard. With this, Drake Sword. It's straight 200 damage. No scaling. Incredible for early game. Counterattack on that, and I didn't get the shield. I was hoping for recording luck, but that did not happen. So, let's go back to Firelink Shrine before we go upstairs to take on the Gargoyles and ring the bell. Our first bell. The one that, one of the 2 that the Crestfallen Warrior was talking about. Let's get some conversation. We noticed that actually Lorethrough has moved to Firelink Shrine. And I picked up that other Firekeeper soul, so I would like to turn that in. Let's see if Petrus has anything to say.
Oh, hello.
He does not.
Come again.
And I got the Crest of Artorias because I want to actually access the Covenant in there. Before I go to Blighttown. And I'll explain why later. But you can see Lorethrough right here, sitting right in front of the dear old Firekeeper. Let's talk to him.
Ah, hello there. I have your reward. Please, accept it. I'm grateful to you for freeing me. Not enough for you? Well, Let's not be greedy now.
Try kicking, no kidding.
By the lords, your face. Your humanity is really slipping, but there are methods. Most fools have more humanity than they know what to do with. Now,
Yeah, 12.
who do you imagine will make the best use of it? You again. What is it? Our futures are murky. Let's not be too friendly now.
You are no son, bro. A lot of people kick him off, reload the area, and pick up his ring. One of the best rings in the game, to make a favor. We're gonna actually finish his quest line. Let's talk to her Crestfallen again.
How did that silly sorcerer's apprentice end up? You know, the one always prattling on about
We didn't
mastering
rescue
Logan.
him yet.
He left for the undead burg, but never came back. Serves him right. If even old Big Hat can't make
Here's
it
our
out
first
there,
mention of Big Hat Logan. That's a glitch. We did
I
not
hope he
rescue the
enjoys his
sorcerer.
new life as a hollow. I'm not up for...
We did not rescue the sorcerer yet. We will once we get down into the undead burg even further. Let's read the sunlight medal that we got from Lorethrough. He is not a sun bro, and we'll figure that out literally in a few minutes. The faintly warm medal engraved with the symbol of the sun is the ultimate honor awarded to those who summon a warrior of sunlight and complete a goal. Symbol represents Lord Gwyn's firstborn, who lost his deity status and was expunged from the annals, but the old god of war still watches closely over his warriors. So see, this is why they hint so heavily. That's another hint that Solaire is the god of war, is the... I mean, he's not... It's the name... That's why the Nameless King in Dark Souls 3 doesn't make sense. I mean, Solaire should be Gwyn's firstborn and the god of war. They really hint at it in this game. Now, apparently, I guess Solaire is a knight of sunlight and a follower of the Nameless King because he's a sun bro. But what the? I did not kill these guys? Oh, I did. Wait a minute. Oh, I did rest at the bonfire over there. Let me try one more time because I do want to kindle that bonfire. Let me try one more time. Maybe I'll get lucky on recording to get the Walder Knight Shield. But this is a great early farming area if you need to level up or get some upgrade material for your weapon. You can definitely get it up to +5 in this area, which is so awesome. You can have Andre down there. Nothing. Oh, and I don't know if I did speak of this, I believe, in the last episode. You see the same statue of the queen. I believe this is the queen holding Gwyn's firstborn right there. Really interesting. And then you see these panels of worshippers right here. The goats and lion with an egg, you see, which is interesting. I thought that was Gwyn, but that does not look like Gwyn. Maybe it is. I don't know. But right here, we do want to kindle this bonfire. We have got so much humanity. This is going to be a main type of bonfire of sorts. And we're going to do things a little bit out of order in this playthrough so we can get some different dialogue than you normally would get on a playthrough. Let's see, we want to reverse hollowing. Make us human. Hopefully I won't get invaded, because this is a hot spot for invasions. We want to reverse, we want to kindle the bonfire. Make it +10. And I do want to level up a teeny bit. Let's see. Let's get Vitality to 15. Then I can start working on... intelligence, because I do want high intelligence on this character. I'm not going to be using spells, but I am going to be using magic weapon and crystal magic weapon, because it's so freaking OP. You can buff these swords, and I can't wait to start using the Balder side sword. The Balder side sword is basically a long sword, has a weapon set of a long sword, but it scales with dex. It has really good scaling with dex, and I want this character to be a hybrid of a dex with a little bit of magic and a little bit of pyro when we get to it. I'm just gonna bum rush this guy, see what happens. One shot. Very nice. No drop for the shield. Sucks. That's my farming route. And I think we're only going to beat the gargoyles, and then we'll talk about the... and we can actually see people actually leave their summon signs here. And you can actually summon more people for the gargoyle fight. But they actually give you 2 summons. Lautrec and Solaire are both available to summon if you rescue Lautrec. And you'll see, actually, when I'm talking about Lautrec not being a Sunbro, because Solaire's will glow gold, just like that person's summon sign right there. He belongs to the Covenant of the Sunbros. And you'll see that... Titanite Shard. Do we get the shield? No. Got the Titanite Shard. It's okay. We always need more Titanite Shard. See how they're glowing gold? That's how Solaire's summon sign is going to glow. But Lautrec's will be a normal summon sign. So that should clue you in to say, dude is not who he appears to be. He is not a Sunbro. Come on, follow. Need to repair this, but don't really need it for the fight. I want to see, does this guy, does he have a shield? No, he has a buckler, so it's pointless. Get him. We go up here, we hear the bell ringing. Go up here. And I'm going to quickly say this. You can cut the tails off. Where is our... There he is. There's Lautrec. He's over here. I always miss him. See, regular summon sign instead of gold, so he is not a Sunbro. He definitely killed someone and took their sunlight medal. That's the interpretation I get. Hopefully the weapon doesn't break. I'm going to try to cut off the gargoyle's tail. It's not that hard. You're going to fight 2 gargoyles. This is resembling the man-eaters. You can see them right there. They're going to start jumping off. Man-eaters fight in Demon Souls, but the man-eaters fight is way, way harder. I thought this fight was hard, but no. Not if you have like the Drake Sword or a +5 weapon with a lightning buff from Gold Pine Resin. These guys go down very easy. Especially if I had to abandon the snipe with Gold Pine Resin, I could cut the tail off probably with 2 hits, just as a trigger to start with the thief. I love starting with the thief. Get that tail axe. Solaire throws lightning spears at him. Thank you, Rose. From Solaire. Now we can go upstairs and ring the bonfire, or the bell. And when we come down here, the first time I actually played this game, I got super startled. Super startled. Because there'll be a NPC that'll be there as soon as we ring the bell. Here's the bell. We got one down, one more to go. Go down here, pay attention to the left. I believe it's left. There he is, just waiting. This freaked me out the first time I played this game.
Greetings. I'm Oswald of Carim.
Another reference to Karim. Partner.
Thou art a friend. For thee, a warm welcome. Cometh thou to confess? What you kill?
So this guy's interesting. If you accidentally sin in this game, like if you strike an NPC and they become hostile, you can request absolution, pay souls to kind of reset it and get your sins forgiven. He also sells indictments. Slips shouldered by Bishop of Velka, Goddess of Sin. If you are killed by an invader, use this to teleport the crime to trespasser. The indicted player will be a list of unfortunate who one day face the wrath of the Dark Moon Blades. So if you indict an invader, the Dark Moon Blades can go after him, which is really cool. Book of the Guilty, online play item. The Goddess of Sin Velka oversees this list of guilty who have disrespected the gods, and their covenants shall one day face the wrath of the Dark Moon. You also get Karmic Justice for 40,000 souls. Miracle of the Black-Haired Witch Velka. Temporary auto counter with heavy damage. You need 20 miracle points for that. For each sin, there's a punishment, and it's a task of Goddess Velka to define the sin and mete out punishment. You can do some really awesome combos here, and then you get the Velka's Talisman right here. Medium for casting miracles of the gods. This black tuft of hair serves as the talisman belonging to Velka, Goddess of Sin. It casts miracles not by drawing upon faith, but intelligence. So it uses int. You can see it scales with int and not faith, which is really interesting. You also get the Blood Bite Ring, which is one of the infamous bite rings commissioned by Sir Arstor of Carim. Despite dreadful rumors surrounding its creation, its ring is unmistakable asset and ability to prevent bleeding. You also get the Poison Bite Ring, which is really helpful in Blight Town. You can come back and get it here. One of the infamous bite rings commissioned by Sir Arstor of Carim. Despite dreadful rumors surrounding its creation, the ring is unmistakable asset. I think I'm going to actually get... No, I don't need it right now.
Thou art welcome anytime.
Thank you.
It is only human to commit a sin.
So freaky. We're gonna get that. That's actually Velka's set. We'll get that way later in the game. I wonder if I actually broke this weapon. Because I'm not going to really use the Drake Sword after this, but... let's go talk to people at Firelink Shrine. I think what we're going to do in the next episode is take on the Capra Demon. One of the worst enemies in the game because of how tight the arena is, how small the arena is. Because there's 2 dogs and a Capra Demon, and it gets tough. I think I'm going to use the Wing Spear for this. Let me go back to Firelink Shrine, though. Talk to some people there, and then we're going to take the long way. And I think if there's some time, I'm going to try to give Havel another shot again. Let's see if things have changed here.
Oh, and miracles? Very well. I can surely tell you, undead clerics are kindling is the through kind.
He already gave us that long.
Come again. The effect.
Let's beef up intelligence a bit. Talk to him.
Why, what a surprise. I didn't expect you to make it. Oh, somebody rang the bell. Wait, was it you? You never give up, do you? I don't know how you do it. Well, don't stop now. Only one more. But
One
it's
more?
going to be suicide.
Yeah.
Don't you ever repair. You just need the right tools. Or some powder. If you keep swinging those scraps.
Yeah, I do have to repair this.
What's wrong? Get a bit of a snow problem. Have a seat. We'll both be hollow. Well, I don't really care.
I'm simply crestfallen.
I'm not up for...
That's all he says right now. Let's talk to Lorethrough.
Well, where have you been? Have you heard of
Here's our
Trusty
first
Patches? If ever a man has rubbed me up the wrong way,
mention of Patches.
if he ever comes around again,
This is a hint that Patches is the one that locked him up in the cell. That dialogue right there.
our future's in.
I'm gonna actually kindle that bonfire, and then we're going to make our way. Short sword, nice. Alright, hopefully get some humanity from this rat. Right? We did! Look at that! Look at that. We'll be opening that up after we beat the Capra Demon. But I do want to make my way to Havel and try to beat him. Ouch. kindled that, so we got plus 10. Many of those. Alright. Let's change our equipment up. I think the bandit knife is going to give me the best crit. Try this again, shall we? I don't want to lose my 9 humanities, but try this. If I don't get it, I'm ending the episode. So hopefully I will, guys. My defenses should be higher, though. I should get Havel this time. $193, way better than what we did before. I was able to block that with 100%. Or not 100%, but a higher stability shield. Two more should do it. Bleeding, I think. Havel the Rock goes down. We open this. We haven't been here yet. We use the master key here. We will come here. This is Darkroot Basin right here. It's Darkroot Dark. This is basically Illusion. We'll talk more about that, but that's a shortcut there as well. Let's read Havel's Ring, and let's freaking put it on, because it's awesome. Boost maximum equip load. The ring was named by Havel the Rock, Lord Gwyn's old battlefield compatriot. Havel's men wore this ring to express faith in their leader and to carry a heavier load. So, with that said, I mean, people, it's a debate if that was actually Havel. I think it is, and I think Lord Gwyn locked him there. That's not the only information we'll actually get about Havel, and I actually always interpreted him as being one of Gwyn's 4 knights, but I don't think he is, actually. He's more like a captain or something like that, I think, right? Let me actually change this to the +5 over side sword. That's what I thought, and we'll actually get more lore on Havel way later in the game. So I like to go this way because it's safer not to deal with that Hellkite dragon. And just take this door down using the basement key that we picked up way earlier. and go down here to get Capra Demon, but I'm actually just going to unlock the shortcut and then going back to level up the rest of the bonfire, and I'll show you that where that is before I end the episode. It's just really interesting because it could have been a night of Havel, but I think it is Havel, you know? Go up this way and actually unlock this door right here that will lead you back right here. And we've already kindled this bonfire, so it's a nice thing to do. Oh, I didn't pick this up. And then level up. Some intelligence. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and we're going to actually go down into the depths of the Undead Burg on the next episode. Which one should we do? Take care.